make a name, huh? I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over.
Hello friends and allies, and welcome to a new video. In today's video I would like to talk about the charm Overpower, which I think might be the very best charm for paladin and knights, since it scales with your maximum health. The charm will deal 5% of your maximum health, and depending on what stage you have the charm, you have a different proccing chance. And I have 13k HP with my skill wheel, so I should be dealing 653 damage with my Overpower charm, as long as the monster doesn't have too little HP, because the Overpower charm is capped with dealing maximum 8% of the monster's HP. So here we have a Falcon Knight, and as you can see I am dealing 653 damage, and if you take a look on the color of the damage which I just dealt, it kinda looks like the same color as parry, which would indicate that it should be dealing any kind of damage. Tibia Wiki is currently saying physical, and considering that it should be scaling with your HP and that the Falcon Knight and Paladin are strong towards physical, I think it's more close to the parry kind of damage. Let's face the Broad Rider Inferniarch. As you can see, I'm dealing 653 damage on this one with the Overpower charm. And for the sake of comparing the Overpower charm with the normal elemental charms, let's go for the charm Wound. It's a little bit weak to wound the monster, but it's even more weak to freeze. So that would be the logical choice for me to be choosing instead of wound, but that's the one I chose. And with the wound charm, I'm dealing 493 damage. And if I were to be using freeze, I should be dealing 552 damage instead, or somewhere around that at least. And that is the benefit of elemental charms. If the monsters is weak to certain elemental, you can be choosing the strongest elemental for that monster. But the Overpower charm is still stronger, and that is because it scales with your character and is not that flat, which the elemental charm is. Let's wrap some things up with a conclusion. For me, the pro with the Overpower charm is that it scales with your character. The stronger character, the stronger the charm. While an elemental charm is rather flat. It all depends on the monster HP. So a bad character should be using elemental charms, or a low level character, I should say, can be using elemental charms, while a higher level should be using Overpower. And it also works with your skill wheel, so you can be boosting with having some HP in your skill wheel to be dealing more damage with your charms. And I believe that it's stronger than most elemental charms. If the monster have a high weakness to certain elemental, the elemental charm can become better. But the pro for the Overpower is that you can be pretty much using it everywhere, unless the monster have a little HP, and the Overpower charm cost more as well. And as I did with the example in this video, where the monster were 15% weak towards ice, the Overpower charm still deal more than 100 more damage per proc. And that is with a 15% weakness. And that is because I am level 1200. So if I were even higher level, the Overpower charm will be dealing even more damage, since it scales with your maximum health. And for that reason, I think Overpower might be one of the best charms currently for knights and paladins. Should be even better for knights, since they have higher HP than paladin. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I hope you catch me later, like these monsters just catched me. Thanks for watching.